Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we bring about a deck that is both thematic for the spooky month and from the upcoming fall super drop. I'm talking, of course, about the Furby art for Umbris Fear Manifest. If you are evil enough to take pleasure from playing this commander, you will probably enjoy this video. Apologies to those of weak, innocent, heart. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically, if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Umbris Fear Manifest is a 5-mana 1/1 legendary nightmare horror. Umbris gets +1/+1 for each card that our opponents own in exile. Whenever Umbris or another nightmare or horror enter the battlefield under our control, target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a land card. The first time I saw Umbris in action, it was against a poor player who was running a deck with all MDFCs. So the first time Umbris hit the table, his entire library was exiled. The only thing that would make that more terrifying is if Umbris had the Furby art. So since Umbris cares about horrors and milling, this deck will contain a lot of both. Also, since we're talking about getting a secret layer just to build a commander deck, this will not be a budget build. Apologies to your wallet. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. If you're planning on building a deck led by one of the spaced out commanders from Edge of Eternities, you should probably get one of these lovely new Squaros boulders, featuring characters from the delightful animated series Star Trek Lower Decks. You can collect all of them, like this one, featuring Tiana. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them online from Amazon. Click the link down below to go to Ultimate Guard's Amazon store. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Polluted Delta, Flooded Strand, Bloodstained Mire, Watery Grave, Morphic Pool, Shipwreck Marsh, Drowned Catacomb, Undercity Sewers, Ice Tunnel, Contaminated Aquifer, Sunken Hollow, Fetid Pools, Tainted Isle, Gloom Lake Verge, Darkwater Catacombs, Sunken Ruins, Underground River, Clearwater Pathway, Choked Estuary, Dimir Aqueduct, Bajuka Bog, 7 Swamps, and 7 Islands. Like I said, not exactly budget. Our mana ramp package consists of the Soulstone, Ancient Cellar Spawn, Oblivion Sower, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Dominance, Dimir Signet, Sky Diamond, Charcoal Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Chromatic Lantern, Solemn Simulacrum, and Black Market Connections. Lots of ways to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. For card advantage, we're running Kindred Discovery, Wharf Infiltrator, Rhystic Study, Demonic Tutor, The Immortal Sun, Sire of Stagnation, Windfall, Dark Deal, Drown in Dreams, and Phyrexian Arena. Lots of ways to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Our interaction and spot removal consist of Leyline of the Void, Ashiok Dreamrender, Spellskite, Sludge Monster, Ravenous Chupacabra, Counterspell, Yarok's Fenlurker, Hullbreaker Horror, Negate, the Eldest Reborn, the Youthy Voidwalker, Withering Torment, and Feed the Swarm. Lots of ways to keep our opponents in line. Our board wipes consist of Kindred Dominance, Cyclonic Rift, Toxic Deluge, and Thing in the Ice. Yes, Thing in the Ice is a board wipe and a one-sided wipe in our deck. And it is also a stacks piece because everyone is concerned that we'll flip it at instant speed after they cast something crazy. The core of our deck consists of Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Ashiok Nightmare Muse, Captain Nagthrond, Grazalax Illithid Scholar, Uchalon, Maddening Cacophony, Zelix Sanity Flayer, Silent Hull Creeper, Nemesis of Reason, the Mind Skinner, Consuming Aberration, Nightmare Shepherd, Elder Brain, Mind Flayer, and Fractured Sanity. Supporting our plan, we've also got Hide on the Ceiling, Panharmonicon, Imposter Syndrome, Endless Evil, Aboleth Spawn, and Ghostly Flicker. A bit of blink, a bit of shenanigans. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources split between 37 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little heavy, but our curve is high, so it's fine. 11 pieces of card advantage, 13 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Leyline of the Void, Ashiok Dreamrender, and Bojuka Bog, 1 sudden I win card in Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Remember, dear viewer, our commander grows for every card exiled. The problem is, when we kill one opponent, our commander shrinks. So Tasha's Hideous Laughter exiles cards from all of our opponents, allowing our commander to stay big until the game ends and Furby devours all, as was prophesied. Do you have an Umbris Sphere Manifest commander deck? What's your secret deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix Borgi, Conga, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard Sant, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori, Sleech, and Zach. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.